honestly, because most people, sort of most people, I don't know, are asleep. Maybe everyone's awake. I don't know, except like 2, of course. Anyways, don't mind me rambling. Um, but yeah, looks like we're doing Danganronpa after all. Flip a coin said so, meaning that I have no choice but to obey the gods of the coin. Uh, excuse me, taking out a scab. Probably isn't good, I can't lie. But, I'm doing it anyways. Yeah. I finally got 2 stream overlays for when I'm ending the stream, so I don't just have to have it on the game, and an intermission overlay. All courtesy of my good lad, Ave. Ah, hold up, my headset is like getting stuck on everything. Alright. Ah, hello, Ave. You are here, you're right. Let's get Nekomaru back. Yes, we are. One sec. Alright, hold up. So, since we got the, the new overlay, we gotta test it out real quick. How does that look? Will it look good? What did I just say? It looks good, looks good. The Luminary of the Stars has arrived. Your schedule is a bit off. You're correct, you're correct. Looks great, good, 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 good. What's it called? The second monitor is gonna have to come in handy soon. I'm gonna need to get a new graphics card soon. That way I can swap over without having to, like, screw over the game. Or, sorry, having to tab out of the game and tab it back in, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm glad, I'm glad. Finally, I don't have to just leave the game up and open for a dead body to just be hanging there chilling. Anyways, time to continue on, huh? What's it called? I also changed my banner for my Twitch. I like it. I'm gonna start making like random adjustments every now and then to random things. So let's hope by the time I get a new mic, everything is set up and ready. It should, anyways. Or not even mic, like brand new goddamn graphics card. Anyways, yeah, the Wizard of Monomy. Wizard of Monomy.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomy, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Do I still have Discord on my PC open? I do. I want to close that real quick. Hold up. That way I get Discord mobile notifications. Apologies, apologies. Oh, let's put this to use then real quick. Alright. Perfect, perfect. Alright.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomy scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Oh, okay, interesting.
the Monomy scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay, nice. Uh-huh.
He also met a Monomy lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
I assume that's the third death that was supposed to happen?
He also met a Monomy Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay, that didn't happen either, though.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomy, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomy.
I see.
And in the he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Okay, okay. Power move, power move.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people,
I
took
see.
their pensions, and lived the
Um,
rest of his days in luxury.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. We just went live, so you haven't missed much. All right.
And he lived happily ever after.
The end.
End.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head. What?
So,
Now then, let's meet at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye. Bye bye. It really didn't, Abe. The only thing that helped was the hanging. Which just goes back to me, like, assuming that somebody commanded Ibuki to hang herself. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expect your reaction.
Has been discovered.
Freaking Danganronpa character. If we're going based off of, yeah, if we're going based off of any Danganronpa, it's easily Chiaki. But if I'm limited to like Trigger Happy Havoc, something like that, Trigger Happy Havoc's the only one I know. Thank you for following, by the way. Welcome. You're now one of my servants. You have no choice in the matter. You followed. That was your own warrant sign. But yeah, if I'm limited to something like Trigger Happy Havoc, it would be Celeste. And then afterwards would be Byakuya. But all together, Chiaki is easily out of anyone. Chiaki is my favorite. And I can't emphasize that enough. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
Well, thanks that movie, and now you know, right? Perfect, I expect you to be. All my servants must be of top tier quality. Anyways, yeah. Have you? I assume you have, but I need to ask just in case. Have you seen any of Danganronpa before? Of Goodbye Despair, at least. Yeah, this is my first time through Goodbye Despair. I know nothing about it, so everything that I've seen all the way up to chapter 3, I'm experiencing for the first time. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched Scarecrow's death. I assume Hyoko was the Tin Man? Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. The suspended body, you're right, but the death, or the killing itself, hasn't. Yeah, no, this is my first time experiencing anything from second game. I already knew about Chiaki far before I played the second game, though. Thanks to, Ave right there, Atlas. But yeah, obviously this is spoiler-free, just because, like, I don't want it ruined for me. But don't worry, I have a good feeling you wouldn't spoil anything, regardless if I said anything or not. Alright, okay, so I feel like I judged Nagito too fast as soon as he went insane. He's not a bad character by any means. He's just obsessive. But remembering how crazy Junko is, and yeah, it makes me realize he's just a little bit obsessive is all. And Fuyuhiko became my second favorite male late game. Hajime is my favorite protagonist, though. He's great. On an all-in-all chart, I think Fuyuhiko would be third favorite. Alright, let's get back to the game.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now? Or right now? Or the killer's main goal was just imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but... The mastermind has arrived! Alright, Rose, we're getting ready to unveil you. We're getting ready to unveil you. Just you wait, we're gonna unveil you soon. I know it was you that killed Ibuki and Hyoko. You killed Hyoko. And that is something that is unforgivable. One sec. I need... Yeah, I just finished that. Can you even call that a movie? Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Anyways, I'm getting ready to go and finish up the investigation. But first, I need some water. So, oh yeah, and I know the game looks paused. I tabbed out. But Rose, look at the new intermission screen that Ave made me. It's beautiful, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I have arrived. Good job, bro. I was getting your schoolwork done. I finished up everything I was behind earlier today. Okay, not everything. Still got some math to do. But that can be put aside. I don't really care about that right now. But other than that, yeah, I also got my work done. So, Danganronpa time. And I'm glad you guys are here to watch because let's go back. Thank you, Ave. You know, I wasn't the fastest because my stomach is a bit slit open right now, but it's fine. And I don't know how the water's really staying in. I don't know how well these stitches are, but yeah, thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, Cat's asleep, Coda's asleep, and so I didn't really think much people would show up. But with you guys here, it doesn't feel empty at all. So I feel fine. Feel fine playing and streaming. Yeah, it's just my guts. It's fine. I almost started the game with Not true. Cat could wake up. She'd probably fall asleep right after. I know her. She wouldn't stay up long after she woke up. Pecco's hurt, man. Yeah, witnessing Pecco's execution, that hurt. Granted, it was the last execution I saw, but still. No one wanted to know how bad the next one was going to be, though. Okay, it's not that. Yeah, it's not that it was like a extremely good execution, Ave, but it was like the one that hit the most. You know? Exactly. Like Fuyuhiko running after it. That was just damn. Anyways, back to the game we go. Yeah, no more spoilers. No more spoilers. We can't have any spoilers. Unless you know what's happened before the chapter. Like sucks as in like it's not a good execution or like it hurts. Oh, it's a class trial already? Oh no.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay!
It's not a
Awesome!
good one.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to
Oh, I'm scared to find out who it is. What the hell? Like this is really, really scary. It's already time. So, this again. And he goes to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. Recently, Buki and Hyoko became victims. In order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. I'm scared to find out who it is. Wait, I could have just gone through. Oh my god, I hate having to go to Monokuma Rock. It's the most irritating thing ever. There's a fifth island? 4 more people are dying? I miscounted? No. Dude, that's basically the entire cast at that point. No. Like, I don't even know if it's 4 anymore because 3 people are dying this chapter. Dude, what? Dude. Dude. That's not funny. No. Everybody that's alive still are the ones I like the most. No. No. The hell, phone? Are you good? I think my phone just killed itself. Anyways. Okay, here we go. Okay, apparently, Kat's been awake and Discord hasn't alerted her for like the past hour, so that's fun. Everyone who heard the announcement gather in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough. Yeah, I do plan on playing the 3rd game. I'm not sure how soon I'll get to it though, cause I didn't choose to buy it when everything was on sale. One sec. I didn't choose to buy it when everything was on sale. It was $15, but I didn't even know if I was actually gonna go through with streaming Danganronpa 2. So I was like, I don't know if like I want to buy the 3rd game. But after doing this, I I really want to play the 3rd game. Like, I just want to know like the pain it's gonna bring me. Because apparently the 3rd game is the worst emotionally out of all. Like, I think I've kind of worded that wrong. But the 3rd game is the it kills you inside the most out of all 3. Soon enough.
Welcome!
Is everybody here? You guys want to go to class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomy's such a dumb
What?
child.
Don't get in the way. You're just a dumb little sister who's sure of your brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Somewhere we can go on blind together. You, me, and everyone else who hasn't seen the third game. We can suffer through the pain and tragedy together. For sure, DR3 hurts the most. Depending on what DR2 does to me and who it chooses to kill off, I'm pretty sure this one might hurt me the most. Especially since all the characters I love are in this one. Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him.
Yes?
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. You don't allow absences, though. Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Ah, hold on. I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's trying to piss us off. Now I need to make a Discord server. I made one a while ago. This Discord server, I didn't see like if there was one message about a Discord server, but that Discord server would be Ace for his streams. By the way, you should go follow him too. He also streams Danganronpa. He's played through all of them and is playing for stream. But depending on how many people like constantly watch, then I will set up a Discord server for mine. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring, Nave. You are correct. You are correct. But what's it called? Yeah, I definitely gonna make a Discord server for my Twitch eventually because my streams I don't want to limit it to Danganronpa. What's it called? But I want to like get in a good amount of people from Danganronpa, and like I'm enjoying playing it. This is why I want to play at the moment. But once it's over, I'm gonna have to find something new to play, and I'm gonna start playing like random things like Call of Duty as well. Ah, my finger just on the side. Ow, that hurt. On the side, and so yeah. So again, my Discord server is gonna be like put to just things like Danganronpa. It's gonna be to a variety of things. Hold up, hold up. This is how we summon a wildcat. Playthroughs are fun to watch. A lot of the things in my life. There she is. We summoned a wildcat. Yeah, a lot of the things I've seen in my life, gaming-wise, it's always been like through watching playthroughs. I tell you, I am the cat summoner. I know how to summon the cats. Hi, kitty cat. Alright, let's go back to the game.
Damn it!
You came at the right time, though, cat. Or, you came to the stream at the right time. Because, what's it called? Yeah, she actually wasn't. Discord just didn't alert her for like 2 hours, unfortunately. And apparently she doesn't have my Twitch notifications on. So all of you who are following me, go turn those on right now so you know when I'm live. Can't believe. First my Discord notifications, then you don't have my Twitch notifications? course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us, except Nakamura, will die. Why are you so excited about that? Because that means I get to help the killer achieve ultimate hope. Step on me, all of you. Step on me so you can achieve the ultimate hope. Hajime, step on me, Hajime. Use me as a stepping stone.
how about it?
I think you need to restart your phone in that case, Cat. Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn
What are you
for?
saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Also, Kat, Ave said that you got spoiled on who dies this trial. Like who the killer is. Don't say anything, like on who it actually is. But did you actually get it spoiled? Yeah, you're right. She might accidentally say it. Like I know she wouldn't actually say it, but I feel like if I didn't remind her, she would have accidentally like slip of the mind, slip of the tongue. That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed her lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. I know Cat too, and she's done that before. When everyone's inside Monokuma Rock. Oh, that makes sense, Kitty Cat. There's such little people than there was. Dude. The elevator began its steep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. We sat there trying to figure out what to say to each other. The elevator descended deeper and deeper. When it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. You're right, Nekomaru is there in spirit. He'll help us find the killer. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nakamura's not here either.
Hey!
Nakamura really not participating. If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
Let's...
Well, now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Listen, the back end is a castle, so maybe my theory about Sonia is correct. So, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Buki Miona, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the most mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Yoko Sanji, the ultimate traditional dancer. This one makes me sad. Just from looking at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. Yeah. But she was trying to change herself. She was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. That's true. That no one's able to accept their best friend's death. The person who killed those two is among us. It was Sonia. I definitely can't believe it. Look, Fuyuhiko with 2 eyes. Oh my god, so many people are missing from this one. Whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from the cell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. Yo, Ave, hold up! Wait, that just confirms who the next killer is. Oh, you're right, that did confirm Nekomaru is okay. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial is about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. I would like to save... Set skills. Cheat code! I love you, Chiaki. Thank you. Your liberation. Excellent blade. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, now they're... Wait. But if Rose killed Ibuki, and Ave killed Hyoko, Monokuma said there wasn't 2 killers, so how? Something's not right here. One of you is lying. Hashtag Ave is sus?
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class during the class trial.
Alright, well, we already know, so.
Oh well, who cares about...
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Yeah.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
God damn, Kaz.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those 2 can't participate in the arguments.
But, Chiaki, you know we need to.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Good call.
And let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera.
Yeah,
before
wouldn't
our
that mean
scheduled time.
Hajime would have seen Mikan if she, like, came out at any moment? I doubt she would have jumped out the window and he would have seen her. She, like, ran past the window.
When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
Did you imagine the stepladder was me, Hajime? And that they were stepping on me, finally?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
Yeah, I can't forget about them, but I'm trying to think why they would come in handy.
By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
Like, why put the curtain there to begin with?
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought.
but the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
Of course. You gotta stick together like co-op
But
partners,
I
you know,
remember
Hajime.
feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally,
Why would you need to count
I
if you
ran
know
into
there's 3
Fuyuhiko.
people?
So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
What?
Various ways?
Yeah!
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared,
Damn!
I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
Fuyuhiko, you're teenage students, you're high school students. Can't believe you, Fuyuhiko.
So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared.
Exactly! Exactly, Abe, the perfect paradox. The same exact line and everything.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily. Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who... Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
You're right, Nagito, but god damn it. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Then why would he lead them to the body and start helping on his own investigation?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
And what is that?
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, should have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Okay. I want to say one of the surveillance ones.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Ah, that's true.
Why would Hajime lie?
No, that's true. He is.
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
No. You know I
The
didn't,
fact that the
Chiaki.
bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Huh. Let me go to that again.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung
So
herself...
him being the only witness is why I
That
want.
would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
Yeah, but
The fact that the bodies were imitating the
oh,
movie.
oh yeah, he didn't see the movie yet, meaning he couldn't have imitated it. Oh, you're right, Abe. I was wondering why that would be important right now.
Hajime's testimony.
If Hajime's test, then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's
I don't want to
fault.
use my ability because I want to get that achievement, but
Hajime's testimony is clear.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hunted...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
I hate you sometimes, Nagito, but I knew you were doing that on purpose.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Dude, Chiaki's skill helps out so much with just spamming the silencer.
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way
I'll try my heater real
Hajime,
quick.
who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or
Let's go.
did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
I know, Kaz. Just don't.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
He's emphasizing game a lot.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony
Also,
is
I've never
reliable,
heard Chiaki say it was
let
a
us
waste
move
of time.
on to the arguments. So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
No, I'm not.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
Cap, she would have been her own killer. There's not two killers in this
If
case.
Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Nope.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered
Agreed, Kat.
Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Sonia.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
Because they didn't kill her at that
That's
time.
why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
They
The
locked
killer
it.
blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
But who the hell could it have been besides Kaz and Sonia? And Kaz would typically ask where she was.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Good job for you, Hiko. I love seeing you contribute to the class trial, man, because you're so fucking smart.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us? The others
Not
all
there.
have alibis.
Exactly.
Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
Dude, Ryuhiko is so smart and perceptive.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
The fuck?
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something
Is he,
weird,
like,
are you?
Taking Nekomaru's role?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, If the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into
Oh,
a
okay.
wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer's inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but it's not really it. The gum. The chemical gum. The chemical gum. They slipped out using that.
The killer was still inside the music
At
venue.
the time it was liquid.
By locking the door from the inside,
That's not wrong, yeah?
they tried to keep us from getting in.
Yeah.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Uh-huh.
How did they lock the door? That door
Drumstick.
should not have had a lock.
You're right.
The lock
How do
was
you
on
know
the
that,
floor
though?
in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Yes.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, I think I have to agree with Akane's statement. And I think
The
I
killer was
used...
still inside the music
Yep,
venue.
I'm pretty sure I used this to agree with
By
her.
locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor and
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
No, you son of a bitch! Huh? That's not it. Yeah, I'm trying to agree with you.
Crap!
Huh. Hold up,
the
don't
killer
tell me.
was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Yeah, from the
It seems they
inside.
were trying
Yeah,
to stall for time.
they were
How
trying
did
to
they lock
stall
the
for
door?
time. Don't tell me I got this.
That door should not have had a lock.
Scrap of thick paper. What was the thick paper? Oh, that.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
It has to be the glue.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Okay, so I have to shoot one
You
for
can use
Yuhiko.
that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So was it not from the
So
inside?
they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
I'm gonna
The killer
assume
was
it's
still inside
the
the
from the
music
inside
venue.
one.
By locking the door from the inside,
No, that's wrong.
Yep, I was right. I got an achievement, my bad. Oh, nice. Destroyed 100 white noise.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
from the outside. How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe
Thank you,
that's
Ave.
what
I
they
actually
used.
wasn't paying attention to chat much during that whole time. I was actually trying to get it for myself.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent glob was probably glue. I honestly would have guessed gum if Ave never said glue
Semi-transparent glob.
yesterday.
Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
Chiaki, are you used to eating glue? Is that why you had no problem eating it?
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Thank you, Ave. Thank you.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
Oh, no, Connie, no.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
It's something you're not supposed to
That
eat.
glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
Oh, yeah, you're right. But the drumstick.
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
But the drumstick. Honestly, it was always broken.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found
That's
seem really
true.
obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
Yeah. They purposely broke it.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Yes.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
It's okay, Fuyuhiko. So did I until Chiaki made it come to my attention.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
I mean, he's got a point. I'm not really apologizing because I don't trust.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
I think she was always
And they
murdered.
also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
That is so out of place, Mikan.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the
That
venue,
is so out of place.
they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier. Yeah.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed
Exactly.
at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
I believe that too, Nugget.
Revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't
Don't
revealed on
tell
its own.
me
The
it's...
killer did that too.
Please don't tell me it's Mikan.
Here, I have proof.
Pretty, please.
That scrap of paper.
Only
Is that what
Mikan
we
would
found
know
in
that
baton lighting
the
at music
temperature would
venue?
make the body... No. Who else is smart enough?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure out what it is. Wallpaper? Wall, P-A-P-E-R, yes. I did not mean to shoot it, god damn it. Oh, okay, I just ate it up. No! Son of a... Oops. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can speed it up. Hey, did the stream just, like, die for anyone else, too?
That's scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Is that just my Twitch acting up, or is it... Okay, not again. Why is this happening again? Gotta save real quick. I can't save in the middle of a class trial, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Fun. One moment. I'm gonna try to figure out the source of the problem. I have a lot of tabs open. Let me close all those out. No, I was doing the same thing last night, Rose. So I don't think it's Hangman's Gambit. Oh yeah, Kat, you like my new intermission screen? You haven't seen it, I just remembered. Oh, hey, Kyoko. Alright, we're gonna try now and hope that it's all good. He probably showed you the offline one. Good morning. Perfect time to join. Perfect time to join. Oh, it looks good. So we're gonna go through with it if that's fine with everyone.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
You're right.
Oops, I did not mean to
If
skip
you
that. My
overlay
bad,
the
Hajime.
scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper,
I don't care if they're not fancy, Abe. I really like them, especially since they have Cherokee, and like they're really good, honestly.
see, it fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton
Good
lighting was originally
morning,
part of the wallpaper.
Kyoko. My voice did not appreciate that.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Scrap paper stuck to the baton lining was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. It's connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, logic dive. Oh, this thing. Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, yo, Hajime. Thank you. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was brought there, it was hidden. Yo, cool math games, who? What did the killer use to hide the body? I think it was the curtain. No, the wallpaper doesn't make sense. Damn it. It doesn't make sense. It does? Okay. Okay. I looked at stream for 1 second. Oh crap, hold up 1 sec. I need a towel. My poor monitor. Alright, I'm back, I'm back. Why did the killer hide her body in the wallpaper? they covered the pillar because there is one that's missing from the pillar. Woo! Yeah, baby! Did it great the first time in trial too, but most of the other time. Oh yeah, no, I hate logic dive. Honestly, okay, no, I don't like hate it, but it like didn't make sense with the first time it showed. Okay,
It's all coming together.
like it's not bad, but it didn't make sense the first time it showed. Thank you, Abe. Thank you. I got them all right.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Oh.
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was
And
able
they
to create
cleaned
a
up the
slightly larger
blood
pillar.
so you couldn't see it in the video.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
I see how it is slightly larger, but
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers
But-
was to make it look like that pillar.
I don't know.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music.
All right, but if
video.
that's right, okay.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold.
Not Hyoko, my bad. Mikan is super sus right
But
now.
the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they
Please
don't have much
no.
to do while Hajime's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Kat.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a
Yeah,
deal.
no, something doesn't feel
Then-
right about that.
When was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Ow.
I don't eat mothballs. I just
What's a
enjoy
mothball?
looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Mikan, but you mentioned this earlier.
Ibuki's death by hanging
You're right,
matches
Abe.
the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
Grabbing myself a cookie. I'm also gotta take a bathroom break real quick. One sec. I demand another cookie. The cookie was really good. So now I grab another. This one looks satisfactory. Okay. Time to continue.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
Here, cat. Have a bite of cookie.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know,
Alright, Rose,
the
no
reason
problem.
the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Here, Rose. Have a whole cookie. Dave, would you also like a cookie for your hard work and effort? The reason the killer imitated two victims in that movie. Huh.
I see.
Alright, perfect.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
I believe it. Chewy chocolate chip cookies
A
are always the
valid
best.
line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
She wasn't crying or begging yet.
I'm not even crying.
Good job, Chiaki. Stand up for yourself.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I chase.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Chiaki, you're awfully hostile in this case. I can't even lie. I mean, to be fair, two of her friends did get murdered.
An even
Okay.
bigger jerk? Impossible.
Sorry, Chiaki.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right?
No, you should know for a fact that's incorrect.
That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
How do we know that?
How can a low-class creature with no psychic
Yeah, I have to
abilities
side
like
with
you
Gundam
know
on this one,
something like
Chiaki.
that?
Only with the
Because
knowing
she
part.
was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
Walking?
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Walking on blood.
You're one to talk.
She was walking on blood. That's how Chiaki knows. Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Let's go. Where's that? Where's that blood on shoes? There it is. I knew it. I absolutely got it.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
That's correct, yep.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes!
I agree with that.
Let's go, chat. We did it.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki
Yeah,
stepped on
Abe.
something.
She did step on the blood spatter. That's why it was wiped up, because or something involves to that, but it wasn't wiped up before she stepped on it. Meaning Hiyoko was killed first, so she probably stepped on it as soon as Hiyoko got killed or something.
That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
And it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Oh yeah, Gundam?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Nice reference.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
That Gundam broke character. That's new.
Are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
That was so funny, Abe.
However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Alright, bet. Smudge on the floor.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to he... Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words. That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Same wavelength with Gundam, hoggers. Oh wow, actually Rose, I didn't even notice that. Oh, if I noticed that, I wish I would have gotten that clip.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
I know exactly, that's what I was thinking too. Literally, Abe and Monokuma said the exact same thing. Kat, there's a clip on Abe's channel if you want to go and check that out later.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Yeah.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
That's true. That's a good point. That Mikon might not be the
Maybe
suspect after
The
all.
heater was running inside the music venue, so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
It was.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Welcome back, Summer. Welcome back. You missed me and Gundam being on the same brain wavelength.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It
Yeah.
appears that it is wiser to retreat from... Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Yeah, but it ended up helping out, didn't it, Akane?
Hey, if the victim actually committed
all good, don't
suicide,
worry about
what
it.
are we supposed to do?
Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
Exactly.
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all. yourself.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
That means there's still a killer, but there's not two killers in this case. We know this because of what happened to Sakura and Trigger Happy Havoc. She was still counted as the killer.
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
Plus, what's it called? If you're hanging yourself by a noose, would your windpipe really be crushed? I probably sound really stupid for saying this, but you'd just be unable to get oxygen, right?
For example,
until like that
it's
slowly
possible
killed you.
Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a
And
guilty conscience,
here's a
right?
bigger point. Hajime could have made it in time to save Ibuki. It shouldn't be like 5 seconds that Ibuki was able to get killed. That's good. That's a good point, Kat. That's a good point. That's a good point too, Abe.
Impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't
Or
have been able to falsify the sequence
If
of
the
murders,
killer like
right?
shot the baton thing up into the air and like forced her to get pulled back, kind of like how Modern Warfare 3 ended with Makarov dying.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
I mean, we know that the Chiaki, the killer, is not dead.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Oh
If she waited
my!
until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and messed with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
Wait, yeah, no, I'm with Fuyuhiko on this. There's no fucking way.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Because she couldn't stop herself from not actually dying.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
It wasn't Ibuki at the time. I swear to God, it wasn't Ibuki at the time.
According to that video you saw,
Because, look,
Ibuki
here's
was
the...
by herself when she
Well,
climbed the
that's not really a
stepladder,
good point.
right?
I don't know where the blood splatter comes on the stepladder, but if you ask me, no, that wouldn't make sense.
Then
I
does
don't
that
know,
mean
but what?
someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps.
No,
they
the
used
Golem
hypnotism
disease.
or something?
Ave. Wait, but I thought Monokuma said it was just a sales ploy. You didn't actually get a second one.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
You're wrong.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
I
Then
think.
the video Hajime saw was
Oh,
actually
that's
live?
what you're trying to say. My bad. Then yeah,
What time did Hajime see that video?
before the announcements. Oh, I thought someone was talking about Mikan. Oh no.
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement.
Wait. No, there's more evidence pointing to Mikan I just thought of. How would they even know if this was a ploy? How would they even know that someone was at the hospital that early? Oh, Mikan, don't.
And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before
Wait, but the bandages.
Ibuki,
She couldn't have gotten the bandages on that fast.
that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Ave, if the killer wanted that to be a ploy, and like not actually want that to be the time that Ibuki was being hanged or whatever, or assuming that wasn't Ibuki, no, regardless, who would have known that somebody was at the hospital to begin with, or that Hajime was at the hospital to begin with, because the surveillance camera was destroyed afterwards, like right after. So how would they know?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to these things. God damn it. I think it's a surveillance monitor. Right? What's Mikan's account? What's Mikan's account? Okay. Yukiko's account, okay.
And what about
Okay.
the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I believe that.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an
Gundam was
alibi.
up pretty early.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Okay, someone gonna
That's
deny that?
not an alibi.
That is an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest
No,
Alibi has failed.
I did not mean to take that. I feel like this was Fuyuhiko's alibi at someone, or Fuyuhiko's account. Okay.
We can exclude the sick people like...
And what about the others?
Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
I'm trying to agree with it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Crap!
Yeah, my bad, Fuyuhiko. My bad.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane.
And what about the...
Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel.
So everyone who stayed at...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
What? Do I have to grab that and shoot it at... They could guess with, the end frames. She's with Hajime most of the time, no? What do you mean, Summer?
Crap!
Mikan has an alibi, but is that what I'm supposed
We
to
can
use?
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Yeah, Con, you're gonna make that sound bad.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
You look angry, Kaz, but you also sound pleased. I'm confused.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Mikan, you're... Oh no! Oh, Chiaki! Oh no! Oh no!
Too much info.
No, Chiaki! Oh no. The music even stopped. Oh my god, my heart.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Did you say she felt hot?
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
Nagato!
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
Nagato. Pain. They're saying to falsify the murder sequence. I had the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
That was a follow notification. Oh damn, I just barely missed it. Whoever followed, give me a second for it to come up, and then I will thank you. One sec. That was a long name, and for some reason I could not read that fully. But thank you for the follow. Feel free to talk as you please. Not limited. Just don't start any hostile debates in chat. It's the only rule, really. That's reference. I went over your head, huh? Yeah. Welcome to welcome. You're a servant now. You don't have a choice in that.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Damn, Hachime, you aren't getting any of Chiaki's gaming system. Oh. Oh, that brings me pain, Kyoko. Damn. Damn. Why does that hurt me even though it's happening to Hajime? Damn it. You fucked up, Hajime. Really, it was Mikan, but like...
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
If you feel bad, tell them, you idiot.
I
You're
think the
smart,
killer
so
had a
you're not an
completely
idiot, but...
different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
It was an accident, I assume. If that's the case. Are we still in the killer's trap? Side trap. Set by one of us. Low key? Low key, Summer. I get you have not been here for long, but I thought I've been dropping the obvious hints. It's not low key. It's, dude, it's if you're walking outside and you look into the sky, because the first thing you're gonna see are either clouds and the sun. That's how high key it is of how much I simp for Chiaki. Anyways. What kind of trap is it? Intermission.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monomi. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. The small ran how much I simp for Chiaki. Yes, indeed, Cat. Well, we know I simp for Chiaki because she reminds me of you, which you are just one. Both of you are just 1. And here's some chance time. The fish and moment drama you got. Oh yeah, we need Nakamura back. You're right. Oh, what? What's that? Now then, Monomi's appeal time starts now. Appeal time. Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, the time's already running out. So please, make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. Kyoko. Hajime may not be, but I'm not Hajime, am I? Anyways, you're right, Mikan did sleep next to him. Actually, I have no idea what the hell Mikan did while he was asleep. Alright, Rose, have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. And don't worry, while you're gone, again, notice how Rose leaves right as the killer is about to be unmasked. I think that's pretty suspicious, Rose. You know, after all, you are the mastermind. You just managed to leave with the perfect timings, I'm just saying. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then, I'm Usami, magical girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez. And I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best. Certain robot's little sister.
What a disappointment!
Roses are red, blood is red. But in this game, oh, my bad. Oh, you're right, Abe, you're right.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Already don't like your appeal,
We were
Monami.
supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Stop complaining and do something about it.
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Exactly, I do say frequently. Alright, night, Rose. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Something like that even exists?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Don't Batista bomb me, con.
Well,
Cat would want that to
it's
happen.
against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Oh my god, Hajime, or not Hajime, oh my god, Nagito.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Would you like to kill me instead, Kazuichi? I will gladly be your sacrifice for the ultimate hope, Kazuichi. Stab me, Kaz.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
I don't even feel low-key about that cat. I feel like she is.
It's not just that. Come on, Try to remember the content of the movie.
Hey, Nagito isn't a bad character, okay? But my god, is he just... He's something sometimes.
About the
Naggy
lion that got
Waggy.
killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating,
But
right?
he shot the lion full of arrows.
Even though we're calling it an imitation,
Exactly,
the lion was
Chiaki.
actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Because Hyoko
Maybe
wasn't
they
supposed to
just
be
used
killed.
a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Does Jay call Nagito Naggy Waggy? I haven't watched any of Jay's, what's it called? SDR2 because his recommendations are gonna spoil a lot.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying
Another
the imitation
follow?
wasn't planned?
What was that? Oh god. Oh no, Nagito followed again. This is the second time Nagito followed. Hey, Nagito, listen, buddy. Listen, okay? It was a joke. It was a joke, Nagito. Okay, listen, Nagito, listen. I'm not full of hope, okay? I'm not full of hope. You can keep simping over Hajime, not me. Anyways, thank you for the follow. Welcome, you're a servant now. I'll find a better catchphrase. But, for now, it's true. You're a servant, and you don't have a choice in that.
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Yes, Nagito Kyoko is here. That's foreshadowing, huh? Kyoko's murder wasn't planned? Anyways, yes, what's it called? Nagito, hi, you're witnessing my, first ever playthrough of Danganronpa 2. I've only seen through Trigger Happy Havoc. Know nothing about Ultra Despair Girls, V3, and I only know up to the point I'm currently at with SCR2. I'm at Chapter 3 right now, who killed Ibuki and Hyoko. So feel free to make references, but try not to spoil anything. And, only try and help me out with the class trials if you see that I'm, like, suffering. And, like, if I, like, start begging people for help. You can drop, like, small, subtle hints, though, if you want.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Mikon, you're really suspicious right
It's
now,
not just
love.
the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Kyoko, you're not new. You've been here for a good couple of days now. You're no longer new. You're an experienced servant.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Sonia can say that.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this. Yeah, Nagito, you're right. I love Mikan. She's my second favorite, but Mikan is super sus. I'm honestly gonna be really upset if, yeah. You are new summer. Don't worry. All the new people get treated with care though, and every time they come in and talk and chat, watch the stream, it's really appreciated. So thank you, Summer and Nagito. I hope you guys come around more often. Don't feel obligated to stay during the entire stream. You can leave whenever you want. You can just pop in and say hi. But I appreciate you guys being here. And for following. That helps us get closer to affiliate. I need to find that out, no matter the cost. You already know what it is, Hajime. I know you're slow, but goddamn, you're slow. Wait. Suddenly I don't know what we're talking about. Huh?
Why did Hyoko
Wait. What?
go to the music venue?
What? Huh?
There's no way we'd know that.
Hey, what?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Hey.
That's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
Yes. Gundam, you're completely correct. I know why, but it's not in here.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
I'm gonna guess.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No, I want to do that.
That's not it.
Damn it. Fuck.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
I need to grab something.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or
Maybe I want to grab Sonia's.
she was guided by the will of causality.
Why did Hyoko go to the music? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it,
Hello?
maybe she got abducted
Hello?
by the killer.
Game?
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or
Can I not take
she was
agreements?
guided by the will of causality.
Why did Hyoko go to the music? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it,
What?
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I don't know what the hell I would use. I'm sorry. I'm happy you agree with me.
Crap!
Yeah, I believe it's Sonia's statement, but the thing is, I can't grab any other statements. So what the hell am I supposed to do?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No. That wouldn't make sense.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Okay, I wanted to try, but what the hell is it? Hey, anyone want to help me out here? I am now calling upon the aid of my community. Any ideas? Calling upon the aid of my community. Yes, she did, Summer, but that's not an option, though. It's not an option.
Crap!
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe
She went of her own free will.
Got it.
I agree with that.
Got it. Because Sonia said she just walked
It's
right
just
in.
as Sonia said. She
Hyoko
went to the
had her
music
key
venue
on
of
her.
own free will.
And what's it called? Siona walked just walked right in.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
Thank you, Kyoko. Thank you. Thank you, Ave.
If she was forcibly
Exactly.
taken from her room,
Exactly,
there's
Summer.
no way she would have had time to lock it.
There she is. There's the cat.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Akane.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just
You're
let
not
it
dumb,
shine
kitty cat.
already?
You're not dumb. Nagito, I don't know what Mikan did. I hope it's not a spoil, but if it's something like a spoil, I'm gonna have to ask you to not say anything like that then. I can't guarantee. It could just be because Mikan is being randomly sus, but just to be safe, and for my own sanity, to not assume it's Mikan, because I don't want to assume it's Mikan.
No, that's not the issue.
Thank you, thank you.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Sonia's accountant's gonna be here, right? Sonia's account.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hyoko's room was locked.
Oh,
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
yeah, but she has been mentioned in a while.
was the
That's
one
why
who
it's
locked
just
the door.
scary. Oh,
So
this
what
is
if the key was
oops.
in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later. The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she
God
didn't
damn,
have the
y'all
key.
really hating on Mikan. What the
Hold
hell,
on.
man?
Try
I get
remembering
she's being
Hyoko's
sus,
body.
but please.
Her kimono was all messed up.
That's not. Oops, my bad. It's true. The kimono was messed up.
Hold
Damn it.
on.
I panicked for
Try
a second.
remembering Hyoko's
I wasn't
her
looking.
kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that
What?
messed up. She thought that's the proof she was abducted.
I effed up. I effed up.
My gut is
I effed up.
totally right after all.
Nope, I effed up. I effed up. My bad. My bad. I'm more gung-ho than other students.
Hold on. Try remembering
Why
Hyoko's
did I-
body.
Okay,
Kimono's
okay,
only
I'm good.
one reason her kimono would be
Nope, nope,
that
nope, nope, we're
messed
good,
up.
we're good, we're good,
She
we're good.
fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words. The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Yeah, no worries, Nagito. I just got scared.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono.
Mikan is the most sus, you're right. I'm just like really scared. I don't want it to be
believe
Mikan.
That was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Dude, the game is really making Mikan look tall in this. Like, what the hell?
Then the reason
Did I just say
the
Mikan?
kimono
My
was
bad. I meant
messed up
Hyoko.
wasn't
I meant
'cause she
Hyoko.
fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes, do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
What the fuck is wrong with you sometimes, Kaz? Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
Thank you. I appreciate all the non-spoils. I do not want like heavy hints on who it is to be implied. I do not want like hints on like obvious hints on who it might be. I want to actually like experience it for myself. And if I'm right about something, and like it hasn't like confirmed that I was right yet, the game itself, don't spoil it for me either. Just so like I can think if I'm correct or not, and then like might change it later on. You're right, Abe. That's the only important thing. That's the only important thing right now. We know Nekomaru was alive and okay.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Summer, why did I read that as all I know is Nagito is dead? I don't know why I don't know why I read it like that. I don't know why I read that. I don't know why.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate
No, I
your
didn't
clothes?
mean it, okay.
Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Oh, so you wanna commit arson against a live person,
Dungeon, please stop.
causing a murder.
For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course! I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Good job, Gundam.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
Yep.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yep.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
Bad cat.
Killed Hyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Tell us from the beginning. Pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Wow, you're voluntarily talking to Nagito?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet? Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy
What a
I'm getting
smart ass.
goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Yeah, she would have been rendered as her own killer.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
We stated that
So
already.
if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various
Oh,
places
that's what you're
throughout the
trying to
venue.
say.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
Yeah.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Dude, Fuyuhiko and I did not just say the same thing. Okay, listen, we did not just say the same thing, right? Ah, I guess that's why I can Fuyuhiko, huh?
Really?
Oh my god, Nagito, what the
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
you
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
God, what did you do? Oh. You see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. They're still an important clue we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... Don't tell me. I might close.
I can prove it
Yep.
with this. If Ibuki
I hope it's
used the
clipped.
step
I hope
ladder
it's
to hang
clipped.
herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that step ladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
But there was a bloody mark. What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. I thought you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Kamaida, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
But it wasn't Ibuki.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
What am I supposed to do? So, just as I thought, comes down to that. The mystery surrounding the incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach the hidden truth. It's up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Cat, do not send them. Wait, no, send them, Byakuya, harvesting your lung. Or is it your kidney? Your kidney. Oh, sorry, Cat, we were talking about the wrong one.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Because the kidney one is funnier. The kidney one is literally custom asked for. What's the word I'm looking for? Requested. No, harvesting a kidney, Summer, not a lung. A kidney. There was some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the one who can clear that up. I'm the one who actually saw that video. So I'm the one who can do it. It's either the candle or the blood stain. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Looks like it's... Yep.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Exactly.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder?
Behind the
There was
curtain?
only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the
What?
video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction
Are you trying to hit on my
skills.
wife, Nagito?
Is it okay to say that?
You better back up, my guy, before I lock you back in that damn building.
What are you two talking about?
Pecan, no. I'm gonna go grab some more water real quick. boarding house, Chiaki. Stay away from my wife. You about to lose your Nico fucking kneecaps. Over here, come to my stream, fucking hitting on my wife. I see how it is, Nagito. I'll fucking remember that next time you're locked up in that cage. Anyways, are we ready? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing that was where the killer did something. The place where the killer did something. Oh, I read that completely wrong. My bad. Is that thing the place where the killer did something? The excuse me, what? I can't even open to wait. BLACK. Okay, CURTAIN. It's the curtain, right? What letter am I missing exactly? Or what the hell am I supposed to use first? Anyone? Please? Oh, is it just hanging curtain? No, wait. What the hell is it supposed to be? No, that doesn't fit the words. F. There's an F to start with. It's good. Black? Yeah, no, it's not. Try real quick. Okay, I'll try. Was I able to save previously? I have no idea. Oh? Huh. Floor curtain. I guess it could make sense, yeah? Alright, let me. It's not I, right? It's I. F-I. No. F-I. Let me think about it. F-I. Maybe it's not even the curtain, right? Oh, filming location. Jesus Christ, what the hell, Silver? Filming location. Oops. Well, there goes my, fuck. There goes my time. Ah, you're kidding. Now I need an eye suddenly? Film. And... Give me another, give me another. Motherfucker. Now you want to go fast, huh? Now you want to go fast. Yeah, now you want to go fast. Bitch. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
Wait.
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
But, no, because the camera was there.
It was filmed somewhere else.
No. The hospital, yep. The hospital. It was Mikan. Mikan went into Ibuki's room, put up the curtains, so the light from the window wouldn't get in. Or it could have been the room upstairs. It could have been that room. Changed into that, and then rushed out.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
It shows that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do due to that surveillance camera unit? Kat, how are you feeling right now? Unless you already knew what was gonna happen this time. We didn't see the camera. We only saw the monitor. Jesus Christ, can I at least like speed up? My god. The killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? Well, when you put it like that, it's pretty damn obvious. Can't, I think that's. I didn't mean to. I looked at the stream for 1 second. Oh wait, no, that was the music. Oops, I'm just an idiot. Got it. Oops. Can't. That's why you shouldn't watch stuff about that until or anything relating until. Shut up, Abe. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. God, so I can't look away from my screen, can I? Let's go to the camera from the music venue screen. No. Cass said no. Yeah, Cass said it couldn't be.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
Please,
With
no,
it,
don't
they
do
made
it to
think it
me.
was a live feed from the venue when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyogo's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Shut up, Akane. You didn't help at all.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Exactly, Sonia.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor. I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces.
I
as
should
well.
have known. I kept saying Chiaki was gonna do this. Chiaki was like so obsessed with not killing people, was so obsessed with protecting them, she was gonna end up killing. Recon is a doctor, idiot. She's around the disease. She's gonna want to go from saving lives to. I should have known.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed, which means even if it was filmed in another place. That's English, Hajime. As long as it was transmitted to the hospital, the range should be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? That place inside that building. Don't make me do a Hangman's Gambit. I know it's the fucking hospital, Hajime. P-A-T-I-E-N-T. No. Hospital. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That wouldn't be enough. That also wouldn't be enough. No. The hell? No, it's she doesn't have a few screws loose. Okay, she got affected by the damn disease. Oh, conference for. Oh, that's why Chiaki went in there. Good job, Summer. Thank you. Thank you. I completely forgot about that, and I love that scene with Chiaki. On. Uh, 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 I, um. Oh, conference. Why did I think it was conference? I don't really need that right now, so. I'm clicking. Oh my god, did I miss it again? Oh my god, everything's falling apart. Oops. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. You are the biggest son of a. Okay.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? The conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
The curtain. Poggy outside! It's Poggy outside!
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
No.
Or did
Other
they make
one.
some kind of set?
Ah,
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed
All
up
of
the
these are
filming
good.
locations.
Okay, I think it's.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Yes, I disagree with that. I'm pretty sure it's Kaz.
There's no way and the music venue look.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
What? It's not. Okay, then it's set.
Damn it!
Alright, it's the set. Got it.
There's no way and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Nope.
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
There's no way and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
It's not. So is it the second thing Kaz said?
Damn it!
I don't really have many choices, so.
There's no way the
No,
conference room
the curtain. The curtain is
and
right,
the music
Abe.
venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Well, they might have tampered with the camera.
I
it's
still
the
can't
curtain.
believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
It's gonna like say, yeah, it's Connie, isn't it?
There's no way the conference room.
Wait. The blackout curtain wasn't always at the music venue, was it? But it was always in the conference room, as confirmed by Chiaki, because she was just sliding it like it was nothing. And the film projector! Oh, I'm just an idiot. Got it. I'm just an idiot.
And the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music, or did the music venue look like the conference room?
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
That must be it. What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed! Just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
Oh, you can hear my crunching after all? Thanks for calling me out, Kat.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
I love her catchphrase. Oh, no, no, no. I did not. Oops.
Crap!
I did not mean to do that. Oh, I was trying to get out of that. My bad, guys.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to
Kev,
the killer in the
hey!
music venue, right?
Welcome. You came at me having to probably accuse my second favorite character in this game. Or sorry, second favorite female character. Mikan, my second wife. And I'm really depressed about it.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means, are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't
That's the right
actually
side for
used?
you, Abe. I have to kill my fucking wife. Second wife, my bad. I'm not killing Chiaki. I'll never have to kill Chiaki. And Chiaki's not gonna die. Because she is Chiaki and she can't die. I sound like Saikuno. That is not at all something I ever thought I'd hear in my life. Kat and I watch Saikuno every now and then, so... Do I really sound like Saikuno? Huh. That's a compliment, though. I definitely take that as a compliment. No, Abe, no, no. Jarkuno. Huh.
That candle was likely
Interesting.
placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
It depends on, like, how I'm feeling, I guess. Like, no, I'm not, no.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is deciding. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before. But isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No.
No, that's not possible.
Yeah.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yeah. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been.
I see.
That one's pretty obvious.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer
Ooh.
pretending to be Ibuki.
Sounds nice, Summer.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So, that's what happened. No matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. No. I don't wanna.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. Then naturally, the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you...
It's not fair. That's not fair.
Nico, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
I'm not energized enough to say the voice lines.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right. A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
If it cheers me up.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
I saw you die. No, I didn't. What? What?
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. They showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Don't worry, Kyoko. It's deleted, so in case no one else saw it, they won't have to.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
I'm gonna let that slide because I don't want her dead.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Agreed, Sonia.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
It's okay.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious.
Ave, no.
Very serious.
If I can't leave and this is gonna happen, you can't leave either.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Despair disease. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. I have this much doubt about someone I spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Oh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
What is that?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't
Oh.
a game, you know.
It's not Mikon? It's not Mikon?
Actually, this is a game.
Oh, shut up, Monokuma.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Shut up.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Is it not Mikon?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
What?
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Yeah.
It means, well,
That they were
from
strangled.
what I can infer, I think the rope
They were
was
strangled,
used
right?
like this.
Yep.
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Todd, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
I mean, it was pretty obvious, though.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
What?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Who is it?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Now get those words. An indecisive clue? Is that really true? And what is it? Rope used for hanging. It has to be. Right? Everything else was AC temperature? No.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's basically the same thing.
No.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Yeah.
The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it
Oh,
was a
no,
hanging.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, I'm
The
glad that is.
Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
No, Gundam. I have to agree with Gundam. Maeve said the same thing earlier.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the still hanging and strangling seem the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean they're
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma
I
file
think I might-
complicates this
if
too.
this doesn't
It never
work.
specified hanging or strangulation.
No, I'm not
Whoever
gonna do that.
misunderstood is to blame.
Okay. So hear me out. I think I have to grab someone's orange statement. No, because I
Ibuki
can't use
didn't
that for
die from
green, right?
hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
though hanging and strangled the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki
I'm
didn't
sorry,
die,
guys.
she was
It's taking a
strangled to
minute. I
death.
know. I'm like
basically the
really
same
worried
thing.
here on who it
Though
is.
hanging and strangling the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ave, low help here?
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Do I have to grab somebody's
She was
statement or not?
strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Shoot Kaz's. But with
Scars,
what? What would I
meaning
shoot
the
his
rope
with?
burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Oh, okay,
That
thanks,
must
Ave.
be it.
Thank you, Ave.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie
Okay,
this whole
that makes
time.
sense. Okay, that makes sense. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injury, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
No.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
No.
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical
Yes,
knowledge
you
to
do.
identify injuries like that.
You identified Byakuya's
That's
Mahiru.
why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
It is.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
Why do the links keep getting deleted?
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Yeah.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
Ah. Okay.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
I don't
Don't
want to
you
doubt
think
her.
devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
Spare
And if not,
disease.
her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
No.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You wouldn't just outright admit that,
You've got
Nagito.
it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Okay, nope, it's Mikan.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the...
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I have no comment.
I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
The spare disease.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
Please don't, Hajime.
You doubt your friends?
Please.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her. But I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
The fuck?
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies.
I
huh?
fucking hate this game. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I know, right? It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair!
If you guys would stop fucking bullying her all the fucking time, 24/7, Hyoko, fucking bitch ass, while you got your throat slit. I feel like she purposely slit your throat.
Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
You're one to talk, Nagito.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Well, I've never heard you talk like that before, Chiaki. Good job. Chiaki.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's total. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Is this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. You're the person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please,
I'm damning her to hell. All because the game is forcing me to. Bullet time back. Oh. AC temperature.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Kind of
Is
like
that
the
really your proof?
psychotic side of Mikon,
You
not
could
gonna
tell
lie.
her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Was I supposed to? No, I'd have to agree, right? Yeah. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't?
I'm not the killer!
Let me listen
Can't
closely
think of
again.
anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me
Chiaki, what am I
already!
missing?
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No,
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
no.
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
How'd you know about that camera angle, Mikon?
Mikon,
How'd you know?
you've committed a major mistake.
Oh fuck, you're already yelling at me about the camera angle. Oops. But hey, at least I grabbed the bullet.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Hey, I just want to point something out right now. Like, I know this is sad for me and all, but I have never seen Chiaki more interactive with a class trial, engage so much more into it, and tell Hajime to dispute these lies. Up until Mikon mentioned how they slept in the same bed. Chiaki wasn't really talking prior to that. Like, yeah, she was, but not as much as she has been after that. Kind of like she was purposely targeting Mikon now. And I'm not trying to say Chiaki's a killer. I'm trying to say Chiaki. Exactly, Cat. The moment Mikon mentioned something about her and Hajime, Chiaki just seemed to know everything.
You lied, didn't you?
I have no problems with it.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Hiyoko, I understand, but why Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
You're schizophrenic, aren't you?
That's
DID.
not it.
I mean, it's impossible.
Yep, pretty much, Cat. Same thing as you would do completely, so she really is you. Also, be right back. Another bathroom break. Shh. Summer, it's canon in my book that Chiaki tried harder. It's canon in my book. Well, I mean, Cat, we don't technically know that.
You know that
Possible.
handbag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead.
2 for 1.
Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Exactly. Good job, Fuji.
Who cares about that?
Love, I do, Mikan.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too.
I'm ready for bullet time battle.
Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during the class trial. Aw, goodbye. Mysterious narrator. Oh, fuck. Okay, reload. Oh, no. Oh, I fucking missed that. No, 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 no. Okay, oh, nothing important was on. Was gone. True despair, huh?
Keep explaining it until you forgive me! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
No, she hasn't. No, Summer, I completely get that. Ave and Kyoko have stated how they don't like Mikan, and she's not everyone's taste, I get that. But Kat and I... Mikan is like... Chiaki is literally Kat in every way possible. But Mikan is also like Kat a lot with her personality and just a lot of things. So don't worry, it's good. That's why like Kat and I love Chiaki and Mikan so much. Because they both literally remind me of her, and that's why I love them so much.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right?
Your eyes insane as her too, Kat, don't worry. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Whoa, oh, I have to still shoot. I have to still shoot. I activate fever time. Activate fever time. What?
Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use the
Theater
pieces
bonus
at the same
prize.
time.
This is the end. Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Nah, yeah, I guess I'd never do stay down streams. But yeah, Kat's my girlfriend. I've stayed down to earlier streams, but yeah, since y'all are new, me and Kat are together. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to pay customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
You may...
Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate
I don't
me?
hate
You
you.
should just forgive me already!
I don't hate you.
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Yeah. Closing argument. Oh, oops. Oh, that's that one. Oops, I'm gung-ho. My bad, guys. Hiyoko. I don't think so. Oh, my health is desperately low. Fuck. Someone tell me what this last one is? Here goes taped to the pillar, but right there she was taped to the pillar, so. Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay, cool.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
I don't wanna
The
see
key to this
it,
incident
bro.
is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I
Yeah,
went to the
didn't wanna say
hospital
the
with
part 'cause
Nikon
I
this
already
morning,
saw the
I noticed a
broken
specific
monitor.
thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point.
Yee. My real life friends are. There's something. In truth, I only have one that I actually care about that I'm still in contact with.
The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene.
Oh, okay, that's why the parts were
The
there.
surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue. When they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room.
I agree, Ave. That's dumb. It shouldn't have been her. I get she's fast, but no.
They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance.
Fucking game is just finding an excuse to get rid of Mikan.
However, they did this to
Fucking hate this
mislead us
game.
into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was
She's
because
not
of
even
the glue.
fast.
The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene
Chiaki.
and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue
Yo,
door,
look
despite
at
the fact
look
that
at
they personally sealed
Fuyuhiko.
it.
Look at this badass down there. Just Yakuza kicks it open with his hands in his pocket. What a fucking badass. And Chiaki's so adorable right there. And Hajime. But look at this badass Fuyuhiko. That's a good possibility, Abe. That's a really good possibility, and that's what I'm hoping. Fuyuhiko is a fucking beast. That's such a badass move. Such a badass pose.
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well.
And
At the
Hajime.
time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan?
Aww.
This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
That's a pretty hot pick of her, I can't lie. Do I just have a thing for insane girls or something?
Whoa, now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Huh? I'm sorry, what were you saying? Chapter 3? Let's go! Glitter class start using the concentration skill. That's what I was going for. Oh. Wow, I did a lot better than I thought I would have. Wow. B? Okay, I'm going with the B. It's a lot better than I thought I would have done.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion.
You are
so
proof,
let's
Cat.
proceed to our
Then Mikan.
regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Okay.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Oh. Why is her hair brown? It's not brown. All rise. Trial has ended.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying Blacken who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nurses back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere. Mikan,
What's going on?
let's check.
Hey, hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. Did you just call your girlfriend mental, Fuyuhiko? Do not quote what I just told Kat like 5 minutes ago, like 3 minutes ago. Okay? Cool.
It's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. And you would know all about that, right, Nagito?
Hey,
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it too. Despair disease. Which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan 2, you say?
I
know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My conscience kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then, that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Trying to kill you? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft. Really hot. Oh. I just thought you were horny for her is all. Gun felt really hot at the time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. So she's worse than Junko is what you're trying to say. Ultimate despair. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead for the sake of hope.
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Me?
Huh?
Hajime?
Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Yourself?
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence.
Yourself?
They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all of that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about. Plot twist, this is actually just Toko, and she's talking about Byakuya.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Fucking Junko would want her dead. There's no way it's Junko. Why the hell did I say it with such a Mexican accent? Who cares about help and despair? It's love. Only
Could
love.
it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is.
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because, thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease?
But.
But if this means you remembered something and ended up like this,
Such despair.
are you saying she was like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was so strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. My beloved still forgives me and accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Her voice actor did such a good job, though. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this. All because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh? You still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that world and the organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know. I just remembered. That's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is all the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future? That's right. This is upon the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know? As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi? Yeah, I knew it! Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monomi and I are members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own. That was kind of cute.
hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us? Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not!
Ah, hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably, when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that? I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. You're like this all along. Because, if that's true, than the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are.
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Me too, Kat, me too. Oh, Monokuma. Is that all right for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? It's like a dog asking for a fucking bone. Damn it. Why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Mikan.
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Mikan.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Mikan. I don't wanna watch. It's better than imagining Chiaki dead, at least. Huh? Don't explode! Don't explode! Regardless, she's still in space. That hurt so much. But that was also pretty lame of an execution. Like, that hurt because it was Mikan. But that was so fucking lame. What the hell? Cat, yeah, it could have been so much worse, but like... If... It would have hurt more if, like, she got killed in a brutal way, like surgical shit and whatnot. That still hurts. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Sumiki. And she's been executed. Dude! There's 7 people, not including Hajime, left. And 4 of them have to die? Oh no, there is 8 people, including Nekomaru. Dude, who the fuck? I'm taking my bets now. The ones dying are Kaz, Sonia, Nagito, and Gundam. What do you mean technically it's 5? There's 2 islands left. One killer, one... Summer, one killer. One killed. Are there gonna be 2 deaths again? Or two murders? If I see Chiaki dead in any of the upcoming streams, that the stream is ending. The stream is ending. Mark my words. If Chiaki is dead, the stream is ending. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that, Mikan, from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like this from remembering, then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned into that. I know, right? Kinda gonna fucking regret losing Mikan. She lost herself to a simple disease. She was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on. Let's take all this despair and change it into hope. That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time. But even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind the only malice towards us. Oh, only malice. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. Nagito takes being hurt by any of them as a compliment. A compliment. That's clearly impossible. It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That wasn't the case. Mikan was not the traitor. I feel like it's Sonia.
Come on.
I completely forgot to read that line, my bad. Well, if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of Future Foundation. So you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does this make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Phew.
Who cares what I am? More important, I'm tired. The trauma just keeps going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye yet, or during that break.
Hey.
Your right eye's made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, it's just said that has its ups and downs. It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepare a special event. Special event in our first island speech. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? Could it be Nekomaru? Is it? Is it? Isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I'm happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
the river friend just died. So Hasi cannot be happy. Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Scream Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you. I shall crush you to dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Tries to have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Kane. Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. I'm fine with Chiaki's the only survivor. Oh, Chiaki and Fuyuhiko are the only survivors. That's an epic Pog moment right there. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped to the elevator. 3 of their friends just died, but you know who makes it all better? Nekomaru.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez,
Unbelievable.
they're so impatient. Then they learn to stick around till others have finished talking. What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him. That's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could save someone who was that close to death. So it just can't be helped. It was Nekomaru, Cat, don't worry. After we see Nekomaru, I'm calling it there. As soon as we exit the elevator, we start running. To hurry to the beach on the first island. Nekomaru is behind you, Cat. He's just making sure you know that you're safe. Nekomaru is a wall. I'm just gonna skip that. Where is he? Where? Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices, looked around the area. We raised our voices again, looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But what the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? That's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach. What happened? Were you all looking for me?
Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. And then We saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
Chiaki looks so cute back there.
Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
Chiaki.
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
He's a total badass. Though I gotta say, I think that's the perfect place to leave it off, because now Koda can see Nekomaru in his full glory. Meaning that we're calling it a night here, ladies and gents. Here's the ending screen. But, yeah. That was a stream, alright. That was a stream, alright. Oh, damn it, not his eye spark. You know, I could buy Detroit Become Human and play on, or stream it. That is one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in, like, since it came out, actually. Nonetheless, I'm going to end it pretty fast because it is late and I want to lay down. So, thank you everyone for watching, joining. Oh yeah, I plan to, like, within later on the months, I plan to commission someone for art. I don't have money in order to commission someone right now. So, like, it's really impossible for me to do this anytime soon. But I want to have, like, a custom stream starting screen. And, yeah. I want to have an artist do it. But, again, can't have anyone commissioned right now, so. But, yeah. Expect, changes within things. Better changes, of course. But, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching, and, I'll probably stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, I will. Anyways, night everyone.